you tell us a little bit, Pastor Bullock, about what's going on tomorrow and what is brewing with the governor's office?
Well, on tomorrow, citizens, clergy, concerned folks from Flint, from Benton Harbor, from Detroit will travel to Lansing. We'll meet at Central Methodist Episcopal Church, 215 North Capitol Ave, and we're going to Lansing to stand up for Flint and to continue to demand justice in the case where the city of Flint has had its entire water supply poisoned with lead. Now, I want to remind people, Thursday, tomorrow, is January 14th. Friday is January 15th, which is the official birthday, not the national holiday, but the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King. As a graduate of Morehouse College, as a Baptist pastor myself, I am in the King tradition. We thought that we would honor Dr. King by doing what I believe Dr. King would be doing if he were alive today. He would be going to Lansing calling for justice for Flint. We're meeting at the church at 11 a.m., Central Methodist Episcopal Church, 215 North Capitol Ave, Lansing, Michigan. Once we get there, we're going to inform the crowd, we're going to rally, and then we are going to meet with legislators. We're going to go by the Attorney General's office, and then we got a special action plan for Governor Rick Snyder, ultimately calling for him to resign, but before that, calling on the state of Michigan to do right by the citizens of Flint.
Excellent. So now this isn't a new crisis. This has just been drug out. This is something 2 years in running, am I right?
That's right. The Flint water crisis is at least 2 years old, and it's tied to Governor Rick Snyder's emergency manager plan, which is his urban policy plan. Flint was not being run by its mayor. It was not being run by a city council. It was being run by one person who had all the power to make all the decisions. Now, that sounds strange when I say it because people say that in America we have a democracy. But the truth is that in the state of Michigan, there is no democracy. And so the emergency manager ran the city of Flint and decided to try to save $5 million by switching Flint from the Detroit Water and Sewage Department. The water was fine to the Flint River that had not been used since 1950. They knew the water was so corrosive that it corroded automotive parts in the GM plant. GM said, we're not going to use the Flint River water. We're going to stay with Detroit. Now, when the city of Flint tried to object, the governor, Rick Snyder, and the emergency manager told the city of Flint they could not switch back to the city of Detroit. They had to use the Flint River water. So this has been going on for at least 2 years, and Governor Rick Snyder knew the water was bad. He knew the water was going to corrode the pipes in the ground. He knew that there were lead connectors in that infrastructural system to deliver water to people's homes, and he knew what was going to happen. But we also know sometimes it's hard to detect lead poisoning. Lead is absorbed in the bones, it's absorbed in the body. And also we're talking about low to middle income, Caucasian and African American folks, mostly Democrats who didn't vote for him. We're talking about what Rick Snyder and the Republicans in Michigan believe is an expendable population. And so we've been fighting to get the national spotlight on this. And let me say, I'm so happy we have a national spotlight now, because we called many media outlets and they told us this is a small regional story. It's not national news. And I believe many people did not believe that a state government would intentionally or incompetently poison an entire city with lead. And so we're excited about the word getting out. But now we need to call for Rick Snyder to resign. Those families need to have medical care for life.